Zoom is made possible by grants from McDonald's Corporation and McDonald's Restaurants Fund and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
It's time to roll out the barrel.
Here's a Zoom barrel idea sent in by Jimmy Stevens of Hillside, Illinois. Dear Zoom, I have a Zoom barrel idea. You need a ball about the size of a baseball. Throw the ball up and clap one time before catching it. Throw the ball up again and clap 2 times before catching it, and so on. See who can do this the most times. Good luck.
And to find out what's inside today.
Okay, now you throw it up in the air and clap once. And you throw it up in the air and clap again.
1, 2, 3.
No, you didn't do it.
Wait.
4.
No, that was 3.
1, 2, let me say it.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
No, you 1, 2, 3, 4. You keep on catching it. Well, wait up.
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
No.
All right, let me try.
Wait.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, good.
2. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
No.
You did 2.
No, you cut it on 4, 2, 3, 4. You did it.
No. Oh, it's not catching. I don't know why.
Okay.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Did it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
C4?
Yeah, Z7.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, did you know that each of us has 206 bones in our body?
Wow, that's 412 in the both of us. Mommy, I just heard a terrible rumor. They say peanuts are fattening. Is this true?
I don't know. Ask Mrs. Harper, the school teacher. She'll surely know.
Mrs. Harper, I just heard a terrible rumor. They say peanuts are fattening. Is this true?
I'm not sure. Ask Professor Green. She'll surely know.
Professor Green, I just heard a terrible rumor.
Really? What was it?
They say peanuts are fattening. Is this true?
Of course. Have you ever seen a skinny elephant?
Should have known.
My name is Greg Sotier and I run. My name is Kathy Sotier and I run too. Before you run a race, you have to limber up to stretch your legs so you can run faster.
Ready, Kathy? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
My brother Greg and I long distance run almost every day after school. We usually try to run at least 2 miles a day. Most days we run even longer. Our father got us interested in running about 2 years ago. He's been running a long time, and every spring he runs in a 26-mile race. Before I ran, I never did well in gym, but since I've been running, I always get A's. Because I'm not big, I used to have trouble with some of the older boys in school. Me and Ricky were walking down the street and they came up and they started pushing us around. And nobody likes to fight with them because they dirty fights. So I just took off and Ricky chased after me and he didn't catch me. And he always used to catch me, but since I'm running now, he couldn't catch me because I'm trained. Most people don't think that girls run long distance, but I think most girls can do it just as well as boys. There's a whole bunch of us that run in a group right after school.
Hey, do you know Dick Turner? When we have the morning running in school, he doesn't even eat breakfast, so he runs on an empty stomach, and I bet you that's why he's so good at it. But I bet you he'd be much slower if he ate as much as I did before running.
When we started running, we just ran for short distances, but the more you train, the further you can go. Each day, you go a little further than the day before.
My father always tells us if we really want to be good at running or something else, we always have to practice. Sometimes I really get lazy about things, but most of the time, if I really like something, I don't mind working so I can do it much better.
Kathy, you want to go outside and play catch?
Nope.
Want to buy bicycles down to the track store?
Greg, I'm practicing.
Want to get some ants?
I'm gonna tell Mom you.
We usually try to find roads or streets that don't have many cars on them. And when we're running on busy streets, we run on the sidewalk.
Kathy, you want a box?
Nah.
No. Gregory, you're ruining the melody. The chicken.
I'm not. Stop it, Greg.
Stop it.
Alright, you fast boy.
You okay? You sure?
No. Fake out, haha.
When you're running, you should run at a medium speed, a speed that's good for you. And you can't run really fast or else you won't have any power at the end to pass anybody. At the end, you really have to sprint because it's your last chance you get to try to pass anybody or catch up to anybody.
Okay, Kathy, let's sprint.
Here's a recipe sent in by Alan Davidson of Upton, Mass. What you need is some milk, some orange juice, some bananas, and some orange sherbet. What you do is peel and slice one ripe banana. Mine's already peeled and sliced. Then mash it with a fork. Then add 1/2 cup orange juice. And beat it with an egg beater. Then add 1/2 cup milk. And a couple scoops of orange sherbet. Then beat it again until it's smooth. Then pour it into a tall glass. And to top it off, add 1 scoop of orange sugar. And there's your banana orange frost.
Here's a riddle sent in by Ronald and Roger Salois of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. What do you get when you have 2 banana peels? A pair of slippers!
And for all you banana fans, here's another banana recipe. What you need is some bananas, some salt, some molasses, and some milk. Peel and slice 1 ripe banana and put it in a bowl. Then mash it with a fork. Then add 2 tablespoons of molasses, a dash of salt, a half cup of milk, then beat it with an egg beater. Then pour it into a glass. And drink it. They both taste real good.
Max and the Roller Coaster, sent in by James Reed of Bend, Oregon. Max Rowan Billy William Mann, or Max as his friends called him, loved carnivals. He particularly liked roller coasters, but he never got to ride on them because he was an alligator. Max lived in the city zoo and had lots of pals. He played with them all the time, but all Max was really interested in was riding on a roller coaster. And now, have another roller coaster. One day, Max had an idea. He disguised himself in a floppy hat with a flower in it, an old shawl, and a green umbrella, and slipped out of his pool. He went directly to the roller coaster ticket office and bought himself a ticket. Pretty soon, Max was getting into a roller coaster car next to an old lady who likewise loved roller coasters.
Hey, come on and get this thing started.
She yelled at the ride operator who was dozing. Soon they were underway. Max enjoyed his ride all the way up and all the way down. Up again. Suddenly, the car stopped at the very top of the roller coaster. What do we do? Asked the old lady. Max, in his usual fashion, had an idea.
Hold on to my leg, and I'll jump out,
said Max, opening his green umbrella. So the old lady did as she was told, and they floated to the ground.
Hooray!
Shouted all the people. Max was the hero of the day. But then, Max's hat fell off, and everyone stared.
An alligator! Help!
They screamed and all ran away, but the old lady didn't run.
I'll buy you from the zoo, and you can come to my home and be my pet.
She said to Max. Max was overjoyed.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
These days, if you want to meet Max, you'll find him in the old lady's apartment, thinking about Ferris wheels.
C3? Yeah, C4?
Yeah.
As a
a matter of fact, did you know that on the island of Borneo they have flying frogs? Ready, we go into the wild blue yonder. Dear Zoom, here are 4 big wooden sticks and 4 half the size of the big sticks. Try to arrange them so that there are 3 equal squares. Good luck. Oh. P.S. Don't look at the answer unless you have to.
Okay, 4. I don't really get that.
3 equal squares. I think it's like this, and then you somehow put these in the middle.
Why?
But that makes 4, you see, and that's not a square anyway. We had 4.
Alright, let's see.
Hmm.
Oh, I think I have it.
Are they equal?
No,
Supposed
I
to
know.
be equal squares.
I'm making them equal.
Doesn't mean equal in length. These are oblong, or rectangles. They're supposed to be squares, like that. You see? It's supposed to be square. See, if that's too long. Hey, wait a minute. They might not all have to be in a straight line. Here. I'll place it with one. Where are all 4 squares? Weird to me.
I knew it all the time. I really did. Ta-da! We did it!
Hey, we did it!
Our teacher, Mr. Smith, designed this kayak and helped us make our first one.
The Shafer School has almost all the tools we need. Some of the saw work is tricky. Mr. Smith helps us out with it.
Come on, guys, let's get the frames on. Here's the screwdriver.
Thank you.
This will get the other one.
Okay, round this part off a little bit more so the canvas comes evenly. And then up in the front here, just bring it down closer to this surface here so it's flat. While you're doing that, I'm going to set the canvas. I'll meet you outside.
Okay.
Bring it outside. Pull back away from it. That's it. Yep, real tight.
It's as tight as you're gonna get it.
Okay, that's good. Some line.
This kind had a wide open, so you can get in and out easily without it tipping over.
It's not meant to take over the rapids or anything like that, because then you take on too much water. Since the boat's really tippy, it's easy to roll over. You really have to be a good swimmer and know what you're doing in the water.
Z7?
Yeah, Z1?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, did you know that the whale shark is the largest fish and measures 59 feet long?
Something's fishy around here.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that criminal highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert. While all around me a voice was sounding, saying this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. California, this land was made for you and me. The sun came shining as I was falling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling. As the fog was lifting, a voice was singing. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. California, New York Island, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. You and me.
Okay, come on, you guys, let's try it.
What else do you do for a living?
What else do you do for a living?
Are you sure this is how Houdini started? Stand on your arms.
I'm not sure, Danny. I mean, to me, we don't find out.
Okay, get ready.
Okay.
You ready? They weren't ready.
Oh!
Come on, give it a try. We're gonna show you just fine. We're gonna teach you to fly high. Come on and zoom, 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 come on and zoom.
Zoom is made possible by grants from McDonald's Corporation and McDonald's Restaurants Fund and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.